Welcome to the Quick Stop F1 podcast. My name is Nyasha and you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. We appreciate that. Joining me, as ever, is my co-host and co-founder, Thandie Sabanda, with the inches. Oh gosh, look at you. Look at you.
It's my last month of being 24, you guys. I'm going to show out. Show off.
You're about to join the 25 plus club. Welcome. Welcome.
I heard it's lit.
It's okay. A lot of naps.
Do you know what, though, Nyasha? Do you know what's happened recently? There was one of this time we came on. And you were going on about how your back was hurting and I was laughing and you were like,
me,
wait, just wait.
Yeah.
And it's true. You just get random back problems. I have random backache.
Yeah. Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome. I got cramp in the middle of a nightclub once. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
And that's where I'm at. Okay. Like that's where I'm at. Look, it's not about me. It's not about my cramp. Yeah. It's about you guys at home. Make sure you're following. Make sure you're following us on Instagram, Twitter, Apple Music,
Spotify, Amazon Music, and Beams.
And Beams, yes. We're going to leave our Beams link down below. What I would say as well is if you are watching this, give us a like on the video and make sure you subscribe to the channel. We do all kinds of good stuff. And we love all of that stuff. And we love all your interactions. Thank you. But today, we've got to look. This guy, he's already look at him sipping
I've been watching him just sip the bottle, and I'm like, okay,
I
guess that we needed.
I guess
we turn it up for Thandie too.
Yeah, this guy,
love
sauce on another level. I'm very happy speaking to you, my brother. Incredible content creator and person, Jay from WolfPack Performance. How's it going, bro? All the way from America.
Man, it's going good, bro. I appreciate the invite. And Thandie, hold on. You said this your last month?
This is my last month.
So your birthday's next month?
Yeah. So
you're a Gemini?
June. I'm not a Gemini. I'm a Cancer.
Oh, you fell at the end, so you like 23rd or something?
Yeah.
See, I'm June 1st. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the
okay. So you're a Gemini then?
Yes, I am.
I'm gonna stay away from you then.
Happy birthday if I don't talk to you by the end.
Oh, thank you.
Definitely.
I'm excited.
Nasha, I appreciate the invite, bro. This is very, very interesting. I'm gonna see how this shit goes.
Look, interesting is one way to put it. I don't doubt that, and I don't blame you for drinking either. It could be.
We got podiums today for Mercedes. You know, I told my crew I was gonna pop this bottle.
Yes.
And then I told them for every bottle I pop, I'm gonna spend double the money on the next potential podium bottle.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
Bro, I pop on our channel, bro. We popping bottles on the channel.
Nyasha, look at our age mates.
I know, right? I'm here with some sparkling water. I've not got that. That's
I do have this bottle of Duppy.
See what you got.
She's got rum, white rum.
Hey. Now, usually you on point. Like usually you come in drunk. You know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I thought I was like, oh, Jay's coming on. Let me be professional. And now I realize I didn't need to be. So look, Jay. Where are you from? Where are you from in America?
Man, originally born and raised out of that big state, Texas, currently in Georgia, man. Okay. So,
and I know off air we were having a chat about like how you got into cars and motorsport, but I guess talk to us about WolfPack Performance. Like, I think the way that you do F1 content, I do it motorsport content in general. I really like it because it's very like you're able to go like on your own and it be entertaining on your own, and I think your fans like really enjoy that about you. You've got your popping champagne and all of that. How did that all come about? How does WolfPack Performance come about?
All right, so WolfPack Performance came about first. I've been in the car game since really 10. All right, my uncle got me started, keep me occupied. I didn't come up in the best area. So then my uncle passed, was murdered, and then my other uncle basically said I'm gonna keep him occupied with cars. So I got occupied in hydraulics, and then I grew up and started doing my own builds in hydraulics, and then I got into tuners. So when I got into tuners, I realized like, God damn, these people getting their head knocked off with prices, right? So in back where I was from, like the street game was big, like, you know, dope dealing was big. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna start selling car parts in the street. So I came up with the name WolfPack Performance. I started loading shit, started ordering from like big manufacturers, big dealers, and I would load up in a truck and I would go to where all the racers would hang in the street and just be like, I got parts on deck right now. So they started buying shit, man. So then I said, you know what?
I'm demand.
Right. So I'm selling out the trunk.
Moving products out the trunk, but
right. So then I'm like, yo, I got to get bigger than this. So I did the website, and what happened is I wanted to try to save people the money. Like building a car, man, the money is the equalizer in all bills. Like once you run out of money, like shit's done until you get more. Yeah. So I said, you know what? I'm going to decrease my margin so people can buy more parts. And then WolfPack came into that. And then the content for Formula One didn't come till Lewis got fucked over last year. And it really hit me in a different way. And I was sitting on the couch like, you know what? I got to say something about this shit. Like, I'm going to say something about this shit. It was really just to voice it, because I was like, if we sit down and don't say anything, then it allows them, like so many other things that involve Black people in the world, to just be dismissed. Yeah. So I said something on YouTube, posted it. I really was kind of questioning this shit, and I posted it anyway. And then, man, the amount of N-words and hate I got back, you know, I was like, well, damn, y'all gonna have to see me every week. So I just said every week.
I love that.
I love it, bro. I love it.
That's what happened.
So let me just dial into that real quick whilst I've got you.
All right.
What about, because you're saying some good things there. Right. What about Abu Dhabi? I know, look, we don't want to really bring up Abu Dhabi, and obviously we all know what happened. But I guess, you know, look, as a Black man,
right,
in America, and as someone, like I say, that drove you to make motorsport content. So it must have been a very strong feeling that you were having after Abu Dhabi. What exactly was that feeling, I guess, that compelled you to A, speak up, and B, speak up in a public way and to make that content?
Yeah, man, really, like you said, to make that content, first of all, it was like it wasn't all the way out of realms of what I was already doing with like car builds, but it was still in a different lane. Sure. And man, it really, I mean, after sitting here in America, man, you know, you got George Floyd, you got Breonna Taylor, like everything Lewis Hamilton basically was representing an entirely different country was based off of what was happening in mine. It's been happening for like hundreds of years. So, I mean, I already like Lewis because he's one of the greats. People get it twisted. Like, I like great people that are not Black too. Like, Lewis just happens to be one of the greats in my lifetime that is still standing. So why wouldn't you like him? So Abu Dhabi happens.
Click on it.
And I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, I just watched this man gap Verstappen by 10 seconds. Like, he's been, at first Red Bull had it. Like, really, I'm going to tell people something. Max is my second best driver that I liked going into that season. Yeah. Like, I told people that Max is coming, like when Lewis probably goes out, Max is next up. Yeah. But what really struck me was how they basically manipulated the end, bro. I'm not blaming Max for the end, but I'm saying the end was manipulated. They didn't enforce these rules as they should have, and they allowed Max to be gifted a championship, all while screwing a world champion at that time and at that right. And people often miss this. Lewis and Hamilton went into that race 0-0. Yeah. They evened up for points.
Yeah.
All right. So you can dismiss me with all the other bullshit. They go into this race, deciding race, evened up.
Yeah.
Max did not have it. And even though the Jesus of defense helped decrease that gap by a little bit, a Grand Canyon bit, he still did not have that. So it wasn't until they came up with the debacle, Massey manipulates everything, and then Lewis loses it. And man, I'm sitting there watching Lewis with his helmet on, and I know how he feels because I've been a competitor, like on many levels. I've been a bodybuilder. I've been a competitor in the drag seasons. I know what it takes to, like, every week try to get your car prepared, and you be right there and somebody pulls some shit like that, bro, that shit hurts. So I was like, nah, I got to say something about this shit. Like, it ain't even just about Black. It's about the concept that you can't just screw people over like that to manipulate and manufacture what you think is what's good for your product.
Look, bro, Jay, you're so good. You're so good at this shit, bro. I mean, that's why you're WolfPack Performance.
That shit real.
And I'm just here in an Arsenal shirt, having naps during the day.
Are you okay? Like,
I'm not good. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Did you go to the Arsenal match?
I went to the Arsenal game today at 1 p.m. and it is 8:54 currently.
Right.
So
Did you lose?
we won. But you know,
congrats.
Thank you. We won, but we didn't get our, I don't want to bore people with football, but we didn't get the target that we wanted for the season. And, also in England, as soon as the sun comes out, it's just like, oh, drink. And,
I'm surprised you're not more drunk. Is that why you're drinking the sparkling water?
That's why I'm on the sparkling water.
That's why he's on the sparkling water.
No, I'm trying to remain somewhat professional in this podcast. So
I mean, is it the Kirkland sparkling water, the one from Costco?
Yeah. That's a good question.
This is
That's
the
a good question. I was
Kirkland,
wondering, man, if it was like Canadian Dry or what the fuck it is.
No, this is the we buy it in bulk.
Oh, this is the Kirkland.
Yeah, this is the Kirkland. The Kirkland sparkling water from Costco.
Buy it in bulk.
Yeah, buy it in bulk. They don't sponsor us, but Kirkland, if you want to sponsor us,
want to sponsor
some young, hungry black content creators who
looking to sober up.
Holla, man. quickstopf1pod@gmail.com.
Thandie keep everything straight.
Yeah, look, he's down to the hair. So we are going to
Pause.
I'm out here.
He's here for a good time, a long time. Here all night, man.
Right, so Spanish Grand Prix, Thandie. We have a situation where we've been waiting all year. Mercedes have been in the pits.
Oh yeah, mate. We're in
we're in May, 2 months. But the all Formula One season so far, we have seen Mercedes culture struggled on track due to porpoising and setup windows being extremely narrow, and it's just an unreliable car for them to be able to work with, leading to unreliable results. We all knew the Spain upgrade was coming.
Right. Yes.
And it has arrived.
It has
arrived. You told people to ride the glitch.
I told you to ride the glitch. Shout out Bradley. He told you, man. He repeated it last week or this weekend. And as a true sensei, as I always say, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They called me nuts. They called me a mystic Meg. But here we are. He has rode it. The wave, you have your highs and your lows, and I don't deny we will have some lows, like we had a low today, but it's finally arrived, hasn't it? It's a bit like when you take your child to nursery, not that I have any kids, you take your child to nursery and you're looking at your husband and you're like, he's kind of weird, we've got a bit of a weird kid. He's got to find his footing.
Right.
And now,
he's
finally found his footing. He made a friend who's equally eating glitter. Yeah. And he's been invited on the play date. So let's go.
Yes. Yes. I love it.
Okay, that was good.
Yeah. I was gonna say I didn't know where it was.
I didn't know where the fuck we was going with that, but she did good with that. Yeah, she brought that shit home.
Thank you. Wait till you hear my other analogy.
I know. Look, Jay, welcome to the Quick Stop F1 podcast. Right. Jay.
Yeah.
As a man who knows a thing or two about tuning cars, setting up cars, the Mercedes this weekend. Are Mercedes back, I guess? Can Mercedes fans look at this weekend's performance and say the upgrade has worked, and are we now looking at a three-way fight for the driver's title and the constructor's title most likely? But are Mercedes back in the mix?
This is what I said. I told people during qualifying, let's wait until race day, right? Qualifying is a good indication as far as times without shit around you, all right? But when you get in the race, totally different beast. I would say that this is by far the most positive indication that we have had that Mercedes is understanding this new package that they have bought to the Formula One, which will be historic in its own way if they get it right. I mean, it'd be historic if they don't get it right. It'd be an epic fail if they don't get it right. But if they get it right, it will be historic. So somebody reminded me on my live today, was like, you called it. You said 5 or 6. And I told people about a 5th or 6th race, Mercedes should have it right. If they don't, it's all about 2023.
Yeah.
Now that they have some indication, we need at least another 2 races to say for sure that Mercedes is in the mix. Like, 1 race is not enough.
Yeah.
You know, you got Charles, who fell out early due to mechanical issues. You know, Guan fell out early due to another issue. I'll say that. And then you have the teeter-totter between Red Bull, which I would say this. We did see that the Mercedes car having pace and the ability to fight with the top 2 teams thus far is relevant. Max had a shitload of a time, although DRS was his issue intermittently. But as far as driving ability, we also saw another part of evidence aside from Charles pimping Max's ass out, that Russell pimped him out in those corners without no DRS. Both cars went in the corners, no DRS, and came out. Max overtook Russell, and Russell showed his ass what's up and came out on top. So we also seen that. So I think we got some positive indication going forward that Mercedes is on the right track. They might get this shit down.
I am loving both of you and your analysis on this.
Love it. It's like 2 different
analysis,
but we're all just saying the same
we're all
thing.
the same thing.
Oh shit!
I'm not gonna lie to you. Some of us aren't blessed with the words that you guys have, so I'm gonna be very fucking coarse right now. I'm saying it. Mercedes is back.
You have a good way with words. You have a good way with words.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Whoa, all I'm gonna say is Mercedes are back, baby.
Right.
Okay.
I'll drink to that.
Nyasha even threw like a party on Twitter Spaces. I wasn't invited.
No.
I drove past. I saw everyone in the window, and I said, "Oh."
You know, honestly, it's like, honestly, like, you got a housemate and you just have a party and then someone's like, "Oh, where's your housemate?" Like, "Oh, I forgot to invite them." Oh, shit.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
How you do that?
You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you, Jay. I've got no composure. Okay, I've got no composure. I saw the practice times on Friday. I was like, I need to celebrate. And look,
shit was jumping though.
Yeah, it was jumping.
Apparently, it was jumping.
Hey, mate, we were in there. We had big up everyone who joined our
I even pulled up.
Well,
I didn't get no invite, but I pulled up.
Oh, yeah. Well, look, Jay, you're always welcome.
Yeah, I pull up. It's an open door party. I'm pulling up.
You ain't gotta get invited. Right. In your family, you just know. Just turn up.
But you fucked up not inviting Thandie. I think you should have put us in. That's somebody you should have corresponded.
I mean, right, Jay. I will be your +1.
There we go. There we go.
There you go. Well, okay. Well, thanks, guys. For
no problem.
I'm glad that you guys are colluded on that to make me feel bad. But but back to Mercedes. Yeah, no, guys. This is good for the sport. Okay, right. This is good for F1 because we've got a season this year which is different to last year. I think last year we had a season which was very much fireworks, fire and brimstone, every race, Max and Lewis, hammer and tong going at it, right? This year, we've got so many elements which we just don't know. We go into a race weekend, we don't know. Well, I guess we can know. Ferrari are going to have 1 lap pace, but we don't know how long that pace is going to last for in the race. Right. Today was shaping up like it could have been a repeat of a situation where Ferrari had pace, and maybe Max would have caught up, although Leclerc was gapping him, but that could have been because Russell was holding them both up. But again, without Russell there, what I wanted to say is now we've got Mercedes there. It's another factor that we can bring into this season. And the fact that we have Perez being able to fight up there as well. We've got Russell up there. We've got, one day Lewis is going to have a race which is not impacted by bad luck, and we will get into that.
Right.
But it's just really important for this sport that at the end of the day, that Mercedes are able to take the fight at the front, because 3 teams fighting it out for victories is what we want. And look, I don't think Mercedes are quite there on race pace to fight for victories, but like you said, I think Monaco, we'll see. Monaco's its own kind of thing. It's going to be hard for us to make any judgments on Monaco. Thandie, I know you're a big fan of Monaco.
I'm just so sad that I never get to go to Monaco. Every year that I do not go to Monaco is a year wasted, I'm afraid.
You know, because you are. The thing is, you're like upper echelon woman, right? You're you're up
Say
there.
that again. Repeat that.
You're an upper echelon woman,
there you
right?
go.
Jay, are you on Upper Echelon Man as
No,
well?
no, shit. I'm just saying she in the upper room.
Oh,
type
right,
shit.
okay. I thought you were putting your hand up. She's
I'm down here.
No.
I'm in the slums. I'm on the deck.
All right, look, trust me. I don't sound it, but I'm in the ghetto with you. I don't look at Monaco and see it as a place where I want to go to. Right. I want to be affiliated with. But someone like yourself, Thandie, I get it. It is, where the finest of the finest go
I've got a whole outfit plan, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, look, don't worry. Once we get this F1 money, don't worry, we'll be there, front and center. But I think we've got F1, we've got Monaco, and then we've got Baku. I think Baku's going to be the interesting one to see.
Baku's always interesting. Interesting.
Hey, it's going to be cool. It's a street circuit, but we've got long straights and we've got twisty sections as well. So it'll be interesting to see after a few weeks and knowing this package a bit better where Mercedes iron out. But I am so excited. Honestly, it has breathed new life into this championship for me, seeing Mercedes back at the front. Before we get into donkeys and stars, which I think we'll be able to cover most of the race with, I want to talk about Red Bull Racing. Congratulations on the win today. Hope you enjoy it. Shout out to you, man. The decisions today to ask Checo Perez to move over for Max Verstappen in the 7th race of the season. I'm going to go to Jay first, and I'll come to you, Thandie.
Okay.
Right.
Jay.
The fuckery. Like you was forced earlier, bro. The fuckery. Let's just say it. That was some fuckery. Like, I've never, listen, the man just had a baby. He just had a baby, man. He just had a baby. Yeah,
yes.
He just had a baby.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Congratulations, Checo. And then Max gave him a bunch of goddamn Max Verstappen memorabilia for the goddamn baby gift, which, that's bullshit.
That's
Max, you got that contract, bro. You need to go get Perez a real gift, all right? Because that shit you gave him was like somebody, you give a fan that shit. You don't get Perez.
Bro, that's the kind of shit Thandie was saying.
I was sitting there in disgust for Perez, man. But
yeah.
First of all, Max is unable to handle Russell in his state. The car is faulty. We'll give him that first, right? Then Perez has the pace. They leave Max in there like goddamn Iceman and Mavericks behind him. Maverick says he got the shot. Iceman think he got it forever. Goddamn, he finally breaks off and then fucks Maverick all up. That's what should have happened a long time ago. They should have removed Max, bro. Yeah. They just want Max to be that guy in every situation, like they don't have another driver that's fully capable of handling the situation. Yeah. So finally they moved Max. We saw Perez handle Russell like with ease on his out. He gets it, and then he puts like 5 seconds on Russell. Yeah. So my thing is this, man. It's one thing when you have team orders. I fully get the dynamic of the fact of putting your driver that's ahead in points and you want the championship. I fully get that because it's not the first time we've seen it. We've seen it with Lewis and Valtteri. We've seen it all over. But it's one thing when a driver feels so passionate to know, I got this shit, but y'all don't want me to have it, where he voices it on the radio. Perez voiced it a couple of times like he was not in agreement with what Red Bull wanted to do. And then they pit him. And so I said to myself, like, okay, when Perez comes out, if he still has the same pace on top of Max, will they then give Max that same order to say, hey, just let Perez
move over? Yeah.
No, they don't do that shit. They don't do that shit. What they do is they say Max is our white hype. That's our white hype right now. You gonna sit back seat, but what we will do for you, Perez, we'll give you that shiny fastest lap. Pull your ass in, put you on softs. You can have that one extra point and let Max run off into the sunset with a podium that should be yours, but we don't want it to be yours. And a lot of people will fail to say like Perez had a pace. Go look at the numbers. Perez had better sectors than Max. He had a better lap than Max. Perez was a better driver here. I think Max tried to go to the goddamn beach early. I mean, he tried to beach the goddamn car early. He tried to go on vacation, goddamn 6 races in the season. I'm just saying, man, like there was some straight bullshit what they did to Perez, bro.
Say that again, straight.
It's some straight bullshit what they did to Perez, bro.
Oh, yes. I agree.
Yeah.
I feel like when the whole time it was happening, I wasn't checking for Perez. Perez was completely out of my head. And then he came in like a little assassin, and it was like, oh shit, we've got Perez to worry about instead of Max.
Yeah.
And I was like, fucking hell, this guy's pretty damn good. He's just done what Max has been trying to do for the past 2 laps. Do you know what I mean? And then it was like, no, you've got to give it to Max. I really just felt so tight on him. It's like being an assassin and you've been told to take over a job, and then like you're about to, you know, like in films, you're seeing he's about to take off, and then he's told, go home.
Oh, right. Okay, so you've got your target there, and then they're like, no, don't do it.
No, don't do it.
Okay, yeah, no.
And it's like, I've unpacked my sniper. I've come wearing black.
Yeah.
And now you're telling me to go home.
Yeah.
Or you're telling me like, oh, there's another guy who's posted at another build.
Oh, actually, no. No, don't worry. We just got
sorry, double booked.
Yeah. Oh, no, yeah. Oh,
double booked over this.
Sorry.
You still get paid for the shift.
We'll sort it out with your supplier. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, we'll email your agency.
Yeah, sorry, that's our fault. Have a nice Sunday. For me,
but
yeah, sure, after you,
lads.
Yeah.
Are you surprised?
No.
No.
And
that's a good question. No.
Perfect question, because this goes into a wider discussion about Red Bull and Verstappen for me. Okay. Look, it's all fun and games. It's all jokes. Big up Checo Perez. But you knew what you were walking to in that team. Okay. You knew. All of this talk about if Checo if he's fast enough, then we'll give them equal. That is bullshit, okay? Daniel Ricciardo saw that with his third eye in 2018. He said, I've seen it. I'm not dealing with this shit anymore. I'm gone. And he said, I'm going to forego the rest of my F1 career to get away from Red Bull. I'll go drive in the midfield and have my whole career done over by 21-year-old Twitch streamer with hay fever.
Streets are saying Daniel wrote memoirs, then lost somewhere. Memoirs whilst there,
Memoirs, no.
That went missing one mysterious night.
He look, we'll talk about him in a bit. But Ricciardo saw it. Checo's gone into that team. And they all loved him last year because he was a bit off the pace. And you know, they sunned him, bro. They said, our little Mexican Minister of Defense. Oh, we love you, Checkers. That's what they called him. That wasn't me. That's what they called him. That's what they called him. Don't look at hey. Don't look at me. I didn't call him that. They called him that.
Called him the what? The
Mexican Minister. Mexican Minister, because of what he was doing against Lewis in Abu Dhabi and in Turkey. Because he was defending against Lewis, so they called him the Mexican
Minister of Defense.
Yeah. That's what they called him. Anyway, MMD. That's what they called him, and he was there. He was loving it. Him and his dad.
Don't bring his parents into this. You love to bring people's dads into this.
Well, look,
we've insulted Max Verstappen's dad on this podcast.
Well, I'll insult him again. He's a prick. I don't give a fuck. So he's got into that this season. What they've done in race 7 has shown to Perez, if he was in any kind of doubt of his position, he is a number 2 driver. Okay, he is the Barrichello to Michael Schumacher, or Barry Checo as they're all calling him now. He is never going to shut it off. And if Red Bull
to Hamilton,
at least Nico was given an opportunity to lose. Hamilton handed Nico's ass to him fair and square, whereas Perez is not even allowed the opportunity.
This has been in the world of matchmaking of Red Bull. Yeah. Red Bull was this bachelor who just couldn't keep a second driver.
Yeah, for sure.
They went through different second drivers, and then along came this Mexican beauty, the chosen one, Checo Perez. And it was always a role, probably on his contract it says second driver. He signed that shit, and although he kept again, this all comes back to Lewis Hamilton.
Right.
We were so distracted in the fact that he was the second driver because we were so concentrated on beating Lewis. But now that we're beating Lewis, the contract has come into effect, and this is the hard times. Do you know what I mean?
It is. Look, do you remember last season when we were saying that Valtteri Bottas is a side piece? He's Toto Wolff's side piece. And we were saying, you know, someone, Athena reminded me of that today. That's what Checo Perez. Checo Perez is Christian Horner's side piece. And he's saying to Christian Horner, before, he's saying, like, what are we? Are we in a serious relationship?
Are we sure we're like...
what's going on with us?
Yeah,
and Christian's like, yeah, babe, you're number one. Yeah, of course, you're number one. You're my number one. Hey, come on. Hey, come on. Do you know what I mean?
I love you.
In the closet.
Yeah, I love you.
You know how I feel about you.
No, for, you know, Checo's like, why didn't you ever take me out for dinner or something? Why do we always have to come out at night?
I've been working.
I'm busy.
By the time I get home, I'm so tired.
Oh, man,
Don't speak to me in public.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? I'll tag you in the next picture on Instagram. Yeah, right. And now look, he's realized he's gone through Christian's phone. He's seen the pictures of him and Max on holiday.
He found the fake Instagram where they post all the real Instagram where they post everything.
He's seen the tribute to Max on his birthday. My number one, my baby boo.
Got the code to the photo safe. I seen all that shit. I seen all that shit.
Bless you.
By the way, if anybody's reading that and the partner treats you like that, run away immediately.
Facts.
You are the second partner.
Yes, you are. Thank you, Thandie, because that's good. It's important information.
Good positive message right there. Don't be the second side piece.
Don't be the second side piece. And love yourself. You know, love yourself.
Mental health is important.
Yeah, exactly.
Look. So, you know, the affair has been exposed.
Yes.
The affair has been exposed. Christian Horner and Max, you know, been holding hands under the table. Doing little trips away to Brighton with Jerry Hellwell and the horses.
Nice.
And Checo was always going to be the second driver. And so here it is, my boy. You wanted the role, and here it is. Here's what comes with it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
He thought he could change Christian.
Can't have your cake and
can't do it.
Can't do it.
Happens goes so wrong all the time.
You can't.
I don't understand that. Change a motherfucker. You can't change him. You just fictitious shit happening there. Don't trick you.
Don't trick yourself, Checo. Right, let's do it. Stars of the day. Who wants to go first? So stars of the day. Just to reiterate, because I think Thandie sometimes likes to skip over this part. We have to praise one driver each. Otherwise, we're just a hating podcast.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
We
so
have
right
to
now,
spread positivity.
The real mentality that, the podcast that loves to shit on other drivers.
Yeah. That's what people think of us, right? Okay.
Right.
People just think we're the podcast that shits on anyone that's not Lewis.
And I just don't like that mentality that we shit on everyone, because come on, I was a Yuki Tsunoda fan all last year.
Mate, look. Jay, let me tell you now, right? The hilarious thing about people saying that we're haters is that we hate on Mercedes more than anyone. We have been.
Bro, but you black.
Oh, we're black.
So black, bro, that's automatic. Like if you black, you automatically a Lewis fan.
Yeah.
It's like installed, like Checo automatically signed up to be the side piece. If you black and you watch Formula One, you can't like nobody but Lewis. And if you like Lewis, then there's a problem why you like Lewis, and you only like Lewis because he's black. It's automatic, bro. It's automatic. You indicted.
Automatic, supersonic.
Automatic.
Funky, fresh.
Could you stop? But you
everybody can.
Y'all got some good ass dance moves.
Can't believe we just did that. I feel so embarrassed, Jay.
We have to praise one driver.
We have to praise one driver each. And on that note, I'll go first.
No.
Driver of the day.
He's gonna take your driver. He's gonna take your shit.
Lewis Hamilton, driver of the day. He is the greatest driver of all time. I'm sorry. When are people gonna open their eyes? Open your fucking eyes. That's what I'm asking. Are we watching the same sport?
Shit.
Are we watching the same sport? Because I know what sport I watched today, and I know that I saw a driver who got recklessly drove into on the first lap.
That's a fact.
And then the privilege for this guy to come on the radio and say this guy drove into me on purpose. It's not the equivalent of, you know what, like.
Hey,
and then
that's some Schumacher. That's some Schumacher shit when you think about it, bro. You know how many times Schumacher said, "I didn't drive into that motherfucker. He drove into me." Like, bro, the footage you totally turned into him. I don't remember
Schumacher documentary, yeah. God bless Michael Schumacher. On the Schumacher. No, look, I'm respectful. But this is all documented footage, okay? But he bless me.
Respect.
But with respect, on the Schumacher documentary, they were talking about when he drove into Jack Villeneuve in '97 on purpose, right?
And Damon Hill.
The Damon one, he was like, I didn't do it on purpose, that's fine. But the one he did on purpose, he was like, I don't even remember doing it. I blacked out. I don't even remember. And they were. I was watching a documentary, and I was like, Ross Brawn was like, yeah, Michael came back and he was like, I don't even remember doing it. Did I do that? And they had to show him the footage, and Michael was like, oh wow, did I do that? I can't believe I did that.
That's so good.
Oh wow, that's great. Oh wow, that's crazy. Wow, did I do that? Like, that's what K-Mag is.
You can't even deny it now, like, because we've made it into 4K now for Netflix. So
yeah, that shit crystal clear.
4K now in Netflix.
I can see Michael, but anyway, look, God bless Michael Schumacher. But K-Mag saying that Lewis drove into him when K-Mag clearly drove into Lewis, wrecked his race, and Lewis had to drive, go down to 20th. Can I have a conversation with you guys?
Hell yeah.
Formula One Media, FOM.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I was bugging, right? Mm-hmm. But if Lewis Hamilton is the greatest driver of all time,
right?
He is in last place and he's making his way through the grid. Am I bugging for wanting to see him overtake people on or is it just normal?
No, because that's not the story that my editor told me to run today.
Oh, right.
Did not bring Lewis Hamilton into that. Yeah, my editor told me Verstappen, Red Bull, Charles. They didn't tell me. They said, listen, we're not interested in the Mercedes. Whatever happens, probably nothing's going to happen anyway, innit? Don't pay attention to that.
It's mad. I'm looking at this guy go up the rankings. He gets to 6th. And then Brundle and my brother, Lewis Hamilton's in 6th.
Lewis.
Yeah, he was in last. And now he's in 6th.
They don't even track his progress, bro. I got it. He's moving up through the grid, 14, 16, 8, 7, 6. 4, I will give Paul D. Restas, the buster, one of the busters on my episode. Paul D. Restas is a buster and a hater. He's a scorned lover.
Oh yeah.
Definitely, I'll give him props today. He at least said something about Lewis Hamilton making his way through. All right, but you're right, man. Like anybody else, like Alonso, they talking about Alonso having this great racing season with no fucking real points. Lewis Hamilton gets sacked to last because Kevin Magnussen is a crazy driver and forgets that you got to give the way to the person that leads and runs Lewis off, causing him to go in the pit, change tires, goes last, and he works his fucking way through the grid to get 4th, might I ask, coming long way around Valtteri Bottas and Carlos Sainz, the Ferrari. So I will ask people to shut the fuck up. Don't say nothing about Lewis Hamilton can't drive or don't have pace. It was clearly proven today.
I am here. Sometimes, people are like, you guys, you love of Hamilton, this, that, and the other. If we are not loud about Lewis Hamilton's achievements, then who is going to be loud about it? Because the official channels aren't going to be loud about it. So I am going to be here and I am going to say that is an incredible drive. Again, the cars let him down a little bit. They've had to, obviously, with the cooling issues. And I know George has had to deal with that as well. But I just think it was an incredible drive. Thandie, I don't know if have you said anything about Hamilton?
No, I haven't. No.
Okay, sorry.
So that's your driver? That's your driver.
That's his driver.
That's your driver.
That's
always
my
his driver.
That's my
not
driver
fair on this podcast. Like, no one else is allowed to pick Lewis Hamilton because Nyasha already says, okay, so now we're gonna pick our favorite driver. Anyway, I'll go first. And we're all stuck with the scraps. By the way, we're stuck with the scraps.
Right. Who's your driver, Thandie? Just a minute ago, he said after you ladies first, and then he just said, fuck that shit.
I'm peeping it. Anyway, George Russell.
Nice.
George Russell is shut up. George Russell is my newfound love. I can now say, do you know what? The whole of last season, I was saying we can't just keep conjuring up George's old glory from that one race. Where was it again? It was Sakir. We can't keep saying, George.
My gosh.
See what I feel like what he did today is what I want to hear you bragging about. I don't want to hear anything more about Sakir anymore because Sakir, for me, wasn't enough. And I'll tell you what he did today is what is enough to be bragging about George Russell.
Yeah.
You heard?
Yeah, I heard.
Now,
say that
yeah.
Yeah, say that. That was pretty.
Say that again. You heard?
Yeah, just one time.
You heard?
Yeah. Yeah. The battle rap.
Yeah, so I don't want to hear it anymore. Like, that was world-class driving.
Yeah.
Every time Max was doing a usual, he's so predictable in it. He was doing what he does to Lewis all the time. He'd be screaming while he's behind him, bullying him, giving him the old, I'm about to run up your corner. And then he even got embarrassed by Checo anyway, because Checo did everything he was trying to do. And for George to be like, at one point they were like, oh, by the way, Max is behind you. Went, blimey. I just thought, how can you not love this guy? Do you know what I mean? Like, this is what we should be bragging about George Russell about. He doesn't want you to brag about Sakir. He wants you to talk about the now. And this is George Russell in the now, my friends. And do you know what? Like, he's the perfect example of riding the wave, isn't he? Riding the glitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
the conductor.
That was good.
He is the conductor of the ride. Yeah. Jay, what's your opinions on George Russell this season, I guess? Yeah.
This season, I think, like Thandie said, like this race, it's in my damn notes.
Mm-hmm.
George Russell literally proved that he deserves that seat.
Yeah. Like
with talent, ability, the knowing, like to see him deploy his charging system at the times he did in order to still defend and get Thandie, George Russell, like that's a good driver to pick. George Russell put on a display today. Like, I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna fucking damn pimp Max's ass out on two corners, and when I come out of here, I'm gonna be on top of him like a $2 sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Like, he pimped the shit out of that dude. Like, and Max was frustrated as hell. Max was mad as shit. He crying to Christian, Karen, horny about shit about what I need, and they got to tell him to do a Tekken move on the steering wheel to get your DRS. You got to go left, right, double tap, and then the shit'll come on. It was crazy. Like, Max was panicking. Like, Max was upset. Like, Russell was giving him the business, bro. Like, Russell was proving that he's here. And listen, people need to stop. Like, other people need to stop with this bullshit narrative. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, everybody on the grid, including Lewis's second driver, is against him. Like, they always want to pit somebody against Lewis. But that also is how you know how great you are in a sport. Like, people cannot hate you without first admiring something about you. Like, in order for hate and all this jealousy to happen, they have to like something about you that they themselves do not obtain. That is still an admiration for Lewis. Like, you got to pit everybody against him. But Russell, coming in the way he's come in, he's shown that he is possibly the future for Mercedes going forward. And having the best driver in Mercedes, in Formula One history, seating with some of the greatest drivers before his time, Senna and fucking Schumacher, he has an ability to learn. Like, quarterbacks wish they could sit with Tom Brady from Lewis. And when he takes that torch, it's going to be on Mercedes to find another driver that is up for part of that. But Russell, to me, man, I like the pickup. You know, it was time.
Oh, man, you described it perfectly. And Jay, you might not know that last year we got a reputation for being very harsh with Valtteri Bottas, right?
Oh, shit. I fucking
have so many reputations.
Well, you're in good company. I probably
okay. And today we were shown why George was put in that seat, because we have had situations in the past where Valtteri Bottas has had Max Verstappen behind him, and the defense has not lasted one lap. Like, he has waved him through.
Come on, Max, I got you.
Like, just got to come through. Like, Joey, he, like, Joey, absolutely. You know, you've left him. You've said you've left him at home in your house. Valtteri, look after my house. Don't open the door to strangers.
To anyone.
Okay, just stay here. Your fridge is full. Drink what you want. Eat what you want. But just don't open the door.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Come back home. Everything's gone. TV gone. Speakers gone. Clothes gone. Because he's opened the door and he's been robbed. And that's what he done. Today we saw Russell clearly on tires that were struggling, clearly in a car that he's still getting to grips with, doesn't handle that great, but he put his defense. Clean defense. We're not talking about last minute lunges. We're not talking about weaving across the circuit like we've seen certain people do. Clean. Max Verstappen.
Yeah, there you go.
He did that in a clean way. And for me, look, I've made no bones about the fact that I absolutely adore George Russell, and I was excited for him to come in, and I'm obviously justified in that. But I think last week we did an episode. You weren't here, Jay, and I tried to undermine what George had done because basically I was frustrated at people using his there was this stat, the only driver to finish in the top 6 every race and they were comparing him to Fangio's first 6 finishes, and they were saying, Nico Rosberg asking him, oh, you're dominating Lewis, and I don't like it when they're using it as a prop to using him as a prop to beat Lewis.
Demean Lewis.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. But what I will say is, as a driver on his own, he's always been very respectful of Lewis. He adores Lewis. His PR game is incredible. Whenever he comes out of the car, this guy is not happy with where we are now. He wants to push the team forward. He's a team leader, but he's still managing to bow to Lewis and respect Lewis in the way that Lewis needs to be, should be respected. Not needs to be, should be respected.
Should be.
So I'm so proud of him. I was so proud of him today. And I just think Mercedes being back and
So Lewis, you guys officially saying Mercedes is back?
I think so.
No. Not just saying that. I'm saying that there's an indication that they are back. Yeah. I need at least 2 more races before I say they're fucking really back. They have good positive momentum. It's like a stock that hits the bottom of the Bollinger Band and the shit bounces. You can't be sure that shit's gonna go above the 52-week low it just hit. You just gotta wait.
You don't want to. Yeah, exactly. You don't.
Nyasha started to wear his ring again completely. He's wearing his ring again.
As in my wedding ring.
Yeah, you're wearing your wedding ring again.
Oh yeah. I never took it off. I
took it off. I didn't take it off. I was hiding it at the bar.
You're hiding at the bar.
Yeah.
I said, yeah. Okay. Someone came up to you at the bar. They flashed the Ferrari set of keys, and you kind of saw that. You said, "Oh, yes. I'm single."
That's funny shit.
Of course. So, are you from Monaco? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Right.
I love it. No, look.
He approached me. He was like, "I'm from the Ferraris."
Yeah.
Roll that R again. She rolled that R nicely.
Yeah. Okay. I love it. Look, it's good to see them back. Jay.
Yeah.
Do you have a driver of the day?
Fuck, hell yeah, I got a driver.
Who's your driver?
And unlike you two, it's not Mercedes related.
Oh, lovely.
I am happy to announce that I'm very pleased that Valtteri has proven himself as a number 1 driver if his other driver has more DNFs than he does. Valtteri, congratulations. Finally the number 1 driver. You finally the El Capitan at Alfa Romeo. You got your home. Now you could be the number 1. I thought Valtteri did a good job. Alfa Romeos, they've been having some issues. Joe definitely has been having his, aside from his 1 point, victory. He's been struggling, and now Bottas can, really be like that number one Uno in there. I finish these races, Alpha. I do what I'm supposed to do, so shouts out to, Bottas from, getting booted.
He wants to be like part of the group chat so bad.
He does.
Valtteri, he wants to be part of the cool kids so bad. I bet he was buzzing when he was, top 5 at one point, and he was like, "Oh, guys, I'm still part of the group chat." And it's like, you're not, but you're the big dog on your table anyway. So bless you.
Right.
Was the cheeks out photo this week?
2 weeks ago.
Was that 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Did you like what you saw, Thandie?
What kind of fucking question is that? Fuck are you out?
Okay.
Yes.
No, that is a unequivocal no from Thandie.
No. Yeah.
Did not enjoy the picture of Bottas's cheeks. That's fine. Just making sure. I wanted to know. There's anyone girl on this podcast. That's fine. 29.
Do you like his cheeks, Nyasha?
I'm not gonna lie. No, not for me.
Okay, so
not for me. But that's just my taste. We all have different tastes. We'll have different tastes and preferences.
It's not Valtteri, guys.
Yeah. Let me tell you that now. It's not Valtteri.
Pasty plate old cheeks. God
I
damn
don't
it!
get it. Why he keeps getting them out, bruv? No, he's not.
Hey man, he like Michael Douglas, man. Remember Michael Douglas used to put his ass in all the movies. Like, Mike, put that shit up, bro.
Well, look,
Mike
Douglas, he's. What you mean? Like, I was gonna say something about Michael Douglas, and I realized, that's disrespectful. So,
yeah.
No, look, he said he got throat cancer from eating a lot of pussy. Like, I'm just saying, that's a wild thing. That's what he said. That's what he said.
What are you talking about?
That's what Michael Douglas said. He said that he got.
No, don't repeat it.
Oh, okay, sorry. Okay, so,
what? So
No, okay. Do you want to get into it? That's what he said. I'll get up on my fucking. I'll get up on the screen now. I'm just saying. That's what he said. That's what Michael Douglas said. Donkey of the day.
You googling it? Please don't Google it.
Oh, okay, I was going to Google it. Okay, cool.
Go on.
I see you're intrigued.
I'm telling you, fucking do it.
Okay, cool. You guys think I'm lying, right? He said this, and this is not like me. I'm putting things into Google that if my partner, Michael Douglas, oral sex caused my cancer. He says oral sex was the cause. He actually, quote unquote. Oh no, he didn't said that. Someone else said that. I was like, wow, that's crazy. I'm looking at it on Google, and like the third link is like Michael Douglas says he got the illness from licking poontang. I was like, that's wild.
Yeah. Hey man, that shit was out at one point in time. You do know that though, right?
What?
Like at one point in time, they were saying that too much oral sex by eating the cat would, cause oral cancer.
Anything for you lot to not eat the cat.
No. Let me clearly be said that stayed. That shit never scared me away. Like, there's so many ways you can get cancer. Like, I don't smoke. If that's the way I'm gonna get it, then shit, let me enjoy it, goddamn. Because I'm not smoking cigarettes, so you gotta choose something.
Pick a poison. So back to. Anyway, there you go. Look, and look, big up Michael Douglas because he recovered from that. So,
you gotta be fair.
You've got to be, Look, I wanted to make sure that I was reporting correctly. Doing and also you have to be fair. Yeah, of course. Of course. Anyway, look, this is making me feel awkward. So, we're gonna, donkeys of the day. Does someone else want to go first? I will let you guys.
No, you can go first.
You can go first, Mr.
Yeah, let's hear your donkey.
Oof. I'm gonna go. You know what? Yeah.
Fuck it, I go first. I'm going Lance Stroll. I'm going Lance Stroll as the donkey.
Lance Stroll,
great start. Go for it.
Lance Strollovich.
Hey, man, I try to get Stroll into everybody a chance, man. But goddamn it, Stroll, try to give you a chance back when whole situation happened. But man, he just purely drove in the damn Gasly, and I don't even like Gasly like that. But damn, Stroll. If it wasn't for your daddy damn on the team, you'd have no job right now, Stroll. You'd have no goddamn job.
very interesting you should mention that. One thing we have not discussed. Aston Martin copying Red Bull and the car's still shit.
Shit.
Like, what is going on here?
Copy my homework, but don't make it accurate.
Yeah,
Right.
Copy my homework, but just don't make it the same.
I might not know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is this, man, you know how you copy somebody's answers, but then the teacher says you have to show your work? Like, you can't copy all that shit from a distance. Like, you got to either know it or you don't. And I will be fair to Aston. I will say this. Although it is reported they had this in November.
Yeah.
In the wind tunnel. And it's just now coming out now. But I also will say that their dynamic exists. What you do, you have to get your own medicine. And Red Bull acquired Mercedes employees, and then Red Bull Mercedes left and went to Aston Martin. So shit goes around. Karma, you never know if that motherfucker's on a short track or a big track. But evidently Red Bull is on a real medium track. Shit comes around quick. So with Aston Damn having this new update, I'm going to say that they now are in a place where Mercedes was when they brought out the slim down side pods. I'm going to give Aston Martin at least 4 races to show me something that they will have learned to produce a car that will put them where they hope to have been. I thought this season it would be Ferrari, Red Bull, Mercedes, McLaren, and Aston. I thought it was going to be like a 5-pony shootout. You know what I'm saying? Because Ferrari is like the birth child of F1, so they can do illegal shit, never really come out, just pay the money, and we still gonna let you have your illegal shit next season. So I thought for sure Ferrari was gonna be on the bounce back this season, but I'm gonna give Aston at least 4 races to show me something, man.
To be honest, that was literally like a concerned parent speech. I like what I mean. I felt like, you know, when you go to parents' evening, they're like, I'm giving them this many days to show me that they haven't been copying off Emily Marriott over there. I used to copy off a girl called Emily Marriott.
I was going to say, that's so specific.
That's a really a cute name. Like, you really did that shit.
Yeah. I used to copy off a girl called Emily Marriott, except as you all know, you guys, I'm blind. So what I was seeing as a 7 was an A.
She needs glasses and she never wears them.
I never wear them.
Never wears the glasses.
It's because I just haven't come around to going to like finding a cool glasses shop where I can get some like trendy set, because mine are kind of outdated now.
Are they black?
They're not black. They're like,
get the glasses out.
Yeah, let's see them.
Get the glasses out.
Let's just judge. I mean, you just got to put them on for a peep. Like
I'll get them in a sec.
It's like 1.9 seconds. Give us like 2 seconds flat.
Okay, I'll get them in a sec. They're behind me.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll start talking. You get the glasses. Okay. So Aston Martin. Oh, man. Aston Martin. I am reading some quotes from Seb Vettel today.
Okay.
This guy is retiring. Here's Thandie's glasses.
Oh,
there you go.
That's like Monsters Inc.
Oh my gosh. Do you know my group chat calls me Mike Wazowski?
Well, Mike didn't have the glasses, but old girl.
Well, I've got the long arms.
Always watching.
What do you mean? Got the long arms. That's not nice. Shut up.
That's fucking crazy. He said,
that is so
you know
rude.
That voice, bro? He said, always watching.
Always watching.
Those are stylish.
You guys invited me here to bring my glasses
out.
No.
They match your microphone.
You know what you look like? You look like a really, you look like the cute librarian. Like, do you know what I mean? You look like the librarian who I want to move to, but you know, I'm not intelligent enough to move to because you know all the books. Fuck and that.
You.
That's nice.
The librarian.
Nice. What do you mean?
She doesn't get no one. She's always in the library.
Yeah, but
damn, that's a good ass point.
That's a good point.
But you never know. The librarian could be like a super freak behind.
You don't know. Yeah, exactly. What do you mean? They're probably in there in the erotica section. Get in like
themselves a hole.
The librarian could be a hoe, and also, yeah. Do you mean like don't judge a librarian? Don't judge a book by its cover, especially a
big
librarian.
Shout out to all the librarians handing out books.
Librarian hotties.
Yeah, pick up all the librarians, and Thandie's representing for you all over the world. You look great, Thandie. I do. I was just about to read some Seb Vettel quotes. This guy is retiring. End of the season. Let me tell you right now. He is.
Didn't even want to turn up for the first few days. He said, "I'm just going to call in sick on the first race." And then he was like, they were like, "Are you coming back next week?" He was like, "Oh, I'm still ill.
Can't make it in today, sorry."
And then he was like, "Oh, should I try this political, John.
Yeah, we go on question
Lennon
time.
flex,
Yeah.
you know, question time, and now I want to save the world, and it's like
Yeah,
I really can't do that in a you know in
Yeah.
anything that kind of moves with gas, really.
Right.
Yeah.
He said, I am satisfied so far, but it's P11. I've done worse races and been right at the front. That's the way it is in this sport. We are dependent on our car. Most of the time I had a good/very good car, and right now I don't. That's the way it is, and we have to get through it. He is tired.
He is so
done,
done.
bro.
He is
done.
tired. He is done. Like, and you know
Shout
what?
out to Vettel retiring.
Not before time.
Do you know what I
mean? Like, just bro, go and pick some litter up somewhere. Like, like just for your own.
I'm here for that.
Like, you mean, like,
Right.
for your,
There you go.
There we go, Thandie. Oh gosh!
God,
Damn,
shit.
straight from the bowl.
Shit,
Really
is that
quite
room
empty,
temperature?
Yes, oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, shit.
Now I feel bad just with the Kirkland, but you know, but, cheers to that. Look, Vettel, he did a good race. I don't want to get at him, but that Aston Martin situation, it doesn't matter how much money you throw at something. If you don't throw it in the right way, it's not going to work. And
that's a strip club too. You don't throw that shit right, you ain't made it rain. Just kind of fucking falls on the bottom of the floor. You know how to throw that shit to make it flutter.
You know what? I've never. When I go to America, the second thing that I'm doing when I get there is going to a strip club.
Of course, we're getting to a strip club.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
I've just invited myself to your American.
Oh yeah, come through. We're gonna come through to you in Georgia.
Right.
I know they got the banging. Hey.
If anything, we should all go to the Texas GP.
Yeah, and then we'll do a little detour.
Yeah,
and we'll make it rain. I can't wait. We don't have $1 bills here. We have
pounds.
We have pound coins.
It's all good. Pounds make sense. They love pounds in the trunk. The feds love them too. So.
Look, fair play. Like pounds.
Throwing these in the club.
We can't. Yeah,
concussions coming your way to the strip club.
Exactly. So look, as much as I want to talk about strip clubs, let me go to you. Who's your Lance Stroll? Yeah, look, the whole team. I'm just gonna the whole team. And Lance Stroll, he's too experienced to drive the way he does sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
I just
do some jackass shit, bro.
He's just like, what are you doing? The thing is, because I don't really care for him that much, I don't even get angry about it. I'm just like disappointed. Like, how are you still doing this shit, bro?
Right.
My donkey of the day. Thandie, after you.
My donkey of the day is Carlos Sainz.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
This is a bad situation right now. This is like Carlos Sainz. This is starting to get to like.
Neighbors are talking, Carlos.
I've been talking like Carlos. He got that rich money. Carlos, like, I reckon Ferrari go get another one. I don't give a fuck.
Do you reckon? It's getting to the stage where if this was, for example, when like Gasly was not performing at Red Bull, there were rightfully questions about whether he should stay there. When Albon wasn't performing at Red Bull, questions about whether he could stay there. When Bottas, Bottas wasn't underperforming to the way that Carlos Sainz is, and there were questions about whether he should be in that seat.
Right.
We're looking like
Giovinazzi.
Giovinazzi. Like, we're looking at a situation where a driver cannot keep his car on the road. You can't be spinning your car on its own. Like, you just cannot do that. Like, and this is not the first time.
No.
And we're 7 races in, and it's too much. It's too much.
And it's like, we can't keep this pity party of Carlos Sainz and a series of unfortunate
events. Yeah.
Because they're not unfortunate anymore. It's an error.
Yeah.
And you've got one driver in first, and you've got another driver all the way in 4th, 5th. It's not looking nice.
No.
It's looking bad for business. Do you know what I mean?
It's not looking good.
So yeah, I mean, he's definitely on fraud watch. Is that what you like to say on Twitter? Fraud watch. I always see that. Fraud watch.
Fraud watch. Yeah. I saw other people say it and I stole it.
Oh, okay, because I was seeing people saying, and I was like, have they robbed Nyasha's thing? Or
no, not at all. I saw that somewhere else and I took it without citation.
Right. Okay.
That's really commendable you, of you, bro. Like, admit that. That's
yeah.
That's all about your integrity.
I've got no integrity, but I'm honest about it.
They're robbing.
Oh yeah. Hey, look. If you don't think that people are stealing some of our shit, then do you know what I mean? Oh, look. Whatever you guys take, I'll take some too. If we're all taking, we'll fucking steal from each other. That's fine. Carlos Sainz, Jay.
Yeah.
Carlos Sainz, is he now the number 2 driver of Ferrari?
Now.
Well, there's only 2 cars, so he gets it by default. But I'll say this shit. Like, Carlos tried to go on vacation too. He tried to go to goddamn Cancun, hit the beach a little bit. I mean, before then, Carlos shit. Didn't he wreck in Miami too? Shit, Carlos didn't he wreck in Miami? I think he cleared that shit in Miami.
I think he was in
he did it in
practice or qualifying.
It wasn't
not in the race, like before the fucking race. He cleared the car.
Yeah.
And then he did it again in Imola. But I'll give him Ricardo. But then even then, before the race, he did it then. Like Carlos been like, fuck your cap. I'm fucking. If I want a Ferrari, I got the goddamn right to wreck them. You feel me? You can pay for this shit. You pay for your fine. You didn't get guilty. You're guilty. You're innocent until guilty. I'm wrecking Ferraris all season. I got a new contract, and that's the one thing people keep saying, right? Carlo just got his contract. Ferrari's not going to get rid of him. Listen, contracts are fucking paper. Like the teams can do whatever they want to do to facilitate what's better for the team. It's almost like in football, like you don't have any real rights. Like your guaranteed money, not guaranteed. Although big shout out to Deshaun Watson getting that $230,000 million in guaranteed. That was a big thing. But well done. Carlos Sainz is, will he wear on Ferrari is my thing. Will Ferrari say, God damn it, man, like you fucking these cars up. Yeah. Like you fucking them up, and then you really not even doing what you're supposed to. We'll give you a couple times, but you can't keep walling Ferraris. Like Leclerc he's going to get preferential treatment, right? Yeah. And then today definitely is not going to fall on him. Like he was like Free Willy out there with no Captain Ahab. Charles was out there like living free life. And the next thing you know, the power unit fails. So nobody's going to blame Charles for that. Yeah. But when you wreck a Ferrari, they're going to be like, shit, 1, 2, 3, 4, goddamn, we done Carlos. There's a difference. You both start with, but only one of you is the fucking captain.
One is Carlos saw Charles wrecking the classic Ferrari this week, and he said, well, he's going to check me.
Yeah. If
he was bashing on Nicky Lauda's
Ferrari.
Yo, he did wreck the Nicky Lauda car, but that don't count for the Ferrari cap.
but like, I think you probably just seen Charles. Oh, look what Charles could do.
Charles gets to do it. Charles is doing it.
Charles doing it. Why do I go? Why you say fuck me for?
What you say?
That's true. Damn, that is damn. That's fucked up.
No, Carlos. He
shout out to Nicky Lauda. Rest in peace.
No, rest in peace. Oh yeah, anniversary this weekend, and
drink for Nicky Lauda.
Sorely missed. I said on Twitter, if Nicky was around last season, I think some of the bullshit that happened wouldn't have happened.
Would not have happened.
Right.
Would not have happened.
And it's such a shame that he wasn't, and that even had that support for Lewis.
Although I don't agree with Nicky Lauda's perspective on the Nico and Lewis Hamilton Silver Arrows collision. I don't agree with him saying Lewis was at fault for that. That was some bullshit.
That was a little bit.
Nicky, once he got with Lewis, like fuck it, man. I said that, but fuck Nico.
Yeah, no, I think he said that publicly, but I think privately, I reckon Nico got dusted down for that. Right. I'm gonna be quick because we haven't gone on for a while. I'm gonna go with Donkey. I was going to say, obviously, K-Mag. We spoke about K-Mag already. Right. What I said before, I've said it already. You're an idiot. And all I want is a clean race for Lewis, and I'll take if there's issues from within Mercedes. What I cannot take is you midfield merchants ruining our race. Okay, let us be. Don't if you're gonna overtake us, do it cleanly. Don't ruin our fucking race, and then ruin your own stupid little race as well. So K-Mag, I just want to say shout out to Max Verstappen on team radio, because that is, in the word of Diddy, some real bitch assness. I am this guy. How is his engineer talking to him? Because Max would be saying stuff, and I'm like, huh? What? All I'm hearing is crying. Right. But I didn't even understand what you're saying, bro. And no one's saying, oh wow, I think Max is being really rude towards his engineer. Oh, I think Max needs to calm down inside the car. Oh, Martin Brundle's like, I wish Max would calm down. You know, when you're angry, you don't drive forward, you drive sideways.
They say that about Yuki a lot, though.
Yeah, but Yuki, exactly.
Like, that's the golden child. Have you ever seen? Because we're all black in it. Have you ever seen the way like white people tell off their kids in comparison to how black parents are? That's what it's like.
Have you watched that movie, The Golden Child?
No.
What the fuck? You haven't watched The Golden Child?
What's The Golden Child?
Oh shit! God damn! Yo, before we go to strip club, you got to watch Golden Child. I'm not taking you nowhere until you at least watch that.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it. If it means that I can go to strip club, we're gonna watch it.
Ultimatum.
I look. I just want to say, I just, I think we'll have another discussion at some point about. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier. Yeah, I think I was going to get to this earlier when we were talking about Red Bull. Okay. The entitlement that Verstappen has is fed by the fact that he's mollycoddled absolutely everywhere, and he's allowed to be however he is within the car. And that's fine, and that's celebrated, and that's lifted up. But then if Lewis wants to say one bad thing against the team or whatever, Lewis's bad attitude. I don't think Lewis should have said those things like this and ever. And it's just interesting to see. And when I say interesting, it's a fuckery. So that's what I've got to say on that. Let's wrap this up.
Wrap it up then.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to think. Anything else? Anything else? Any more for any more? I think.
No, I think we got it back. I keep hearing all this Massey coming back shit. I'm waiting for it to happen. Like, damn.
I wish it would happen.
I wish it would.
I wish it
happened. Hey man, you know what somebody said in my comment section today while I was on my live?
What?
They said when you buy the next bottle, buy another bottle so I can shove it up Massey's ass. I said, damn.
Oh wow!
I said, y'all going too far. I said, but if I buy 2 bottles, I'll make sure it's a very sturdy bottle. We don't want no American knee type shit around.
No.
No, we don't want that. But like, people hate Massey, bro. Like, I'm like, damn, I don't know if he's coming back, but if he does, it's gonna be a shitstorm.
No, look, I don't want to. I don't have the energy to get into that, because the things that I will say will stop us getting the bag. So. I wish he comes back. Please
don't do it.
Yeah, no, bring him back. I beg. Jay, where can people find you on social media?
Yeah, Jay.
Yes, if y'all want to get with WolfPack, Jay from WolfPack, you can go to YouTube, WolfPack Performance, Instagram, WolfPack Performance, Linktree, WolfPack Performance. I try to keep everything copacetic except for the Twitter. Like, I really didn't expect that shit to do nothing, so it's WP Performance. Yeah. But yeah, y'all reach out. I take care of all my people. One of the few content providers that definitely give back to this community. I know people spend their hard-earned money in the super chat, so I developed the VIP box, and I just shipped my first one to the UK. So when people spend their super chat money or sticker money, I add up the points, and then I put a bunch of merchandise in the VIP box and ship it out to them. So they're all rewards when you mess with WolfPack. I'm all about giving back, and I appreciate anybody who cares for me and definitely likes my personality. I know I can be a little rash. I had somebody tell me 7-year-olds watching the video with them, so I try to drop some of the F-bombs. But yeah, WolfPack Performance pretty much everywhere, including the West Side.
Look, Jay.
Oh, and I got 2 songs out. WolfPack, check that out. iTunes, all that. So yeah, we're doing that too.
Okay. Well, look, bro, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on. We'll definitely have you back on at some point. Thandie.
Right. Yes. Right.
What?
Me and Nyasha discussed this, but yeah, we did. It's not what you think we discussed, but we've definitely discussed this. I didn't realize we'd started calling Nyasha Uncle. Can we not do that, please? It makes me very uncomfortable. He's not an uncle. Compared to the people who are actually uncles, he's not an uncle. So can we not have this uncle and Thandie dynamic, please?
Oh, okay, I get it. At first I thought you were like sticking up for me, but now I realize that you just don't like the fact that you're being grouped with an uncle, basically.
No, not even.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not cool with people calling you an uncle in general because that's my joke and I'm allowed to say that. But yeah, like you're not an uncle though.
I'm not.
You're not. Like
I'm not even old. It's making me feel old, and I'm older, but I'm not old.
You're not old, Nyasha. The way people are calling like, oh no, uncle. I'm thinking, don't make me fight you because he's actually not an uncle. Like
there you go. Yeah. Thank you.
That's
what real friends are for. Baba. I'm eating.
I can't even fucking hold it. Oh my gosh. I love it. McDonald's.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much, Thandie, for that.
Yeah.
We are going to do a live show. I keep forgetting. Sorry, Jay. We're going to do a live show. Quick stop. Episode 50 is going to be live.
We're taking it on the road.
We're taking this show on the road, baby.
Shit.
We're going to have a live event in London on the 31st of July. We're going to watch the Hungarian Grand Prix together, and then we're going to do a live podcast afterwards. If you're in the UK, you're welcome to come. There's only going to be like 50 spaces, so obviously, we'll put tickets out. It's going to be affordable. It's not going to be like expensive. It's going to be super affordable. We're going to try and put on as good a show for you guys as possible. But, it'll be a great opportunity for Team LH people to kind of meet up and talk to each other in real life. And obviously for us to meet some of you guys. And it's an incredible...
Bro, definitely send me that information. I'll share it across my social media, man, to pump that up.
Thank you so much.
Also, I also wanted to say to people, like people who live outside of London, I'm from outside of London. I'm from up north. And so this event goes on from 1 till 6.
1 till 6, yeah.
1 till 6. So that is enough time to kind of get the train in the morning and still get back to wherever you're going because it finishes at 6. But if you are coming from outside of London, just do it like it's a good day. I'll make sure it's worth it, like, because I've been there, done that.
Yeah, and look, you can come on your own. We'll make you feel as welcome as possible. But yeah, if you want to come and watch a race with us and listen to a podcast live, it's going to be all full production. There's a stage, and it's going to look really cool. So we're really excited. I can't wait to share this event with you guys. So and it's because of your guys' support that we get to make this possible. So thank you so much. And we're going to go. If you've got this far, thank you for watching. Make sure you're liking the video. Give us a subscription. Leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. 5-star review on Spotify. And we're going to see you next week for the Monaco Grand Prix. Thandie, any more?
No.
No? Jay, any more?
This y'all show. Y'all got it. I'm just on for the ride.
Lovely. And that's all from me. So we'll see you after the Monaco Grand Prix. And until then, keep it on the black stuff. Goodbye. Toodle pip.
Black stuff. He loves that. He's made up that.
I didn't even make up. I stole it from Cameron. But thank you very much, Cameron. Take it. Take care, guys. Goodbye.